Well, last night we had a great conversation with our manager, Jim Riggleman. Let's go back out and talk to the Skip again tonight. Jim, terrific ball game, terrific performance by John Lannon. Coffey got the job done. Clippard got it done. Drew Storen got it done. Bixler got a couple of hits. Just a real good overall team effort tonight.
Yeah, it really was, Johnny. You know, and you know, we played clean baseball and, you know, ran the bases a little bit, did a few things to give ourselves a chance to score a run. We just couldn't get more runs across. But, you know, fortunately we had a nice rally there in the first and got a couple, loosened everybody up a little. But, you know, I really would like to see us add on a little, just give our bullpen a little bit of room to work with. And even, you know, John Lannon maybe could have pitched longer if we'd have had a little more room for him to work with.
Seemed to me, Skip, though, there were a lot more quality at bats tonight. It seemed like a lot of balls were hitting more harder. You know, I don't know. I'm here. I can't really tell how hard the balls are hit, but they looked like they were squared up pretty well. A lot of guys seem to be diving and doing everything, but also the lineup. Everybody seemed to be comfortable where they were. Jason, no hits, but hit the ball well a couple of times, robbed one time. Liked the way the lineup looked.
Yeah, you know, you're right, Ray. We hit the ball good. We didn't have many hits to show for it, but you know, the Padres a little bit like us. They played good defense. That's what took them as far as they got last year. They played great defense and they pitched, and they made a lot of plays on us tonight and took hits away from us. You know, you're right. So the offense was actually better than the way it looked tonight. But you know, as far as the lineup, against a left-handed pitcher, I really like that lineup we put out there tonight. I think it's got a chance against righties. It's going to be a little different to put it together with Jason at the top. It's going to be real interesting when Zim comes back, and we'll see how we fit that in there with Jason and whether we hit him second or first. But he really feels comfortable in one of those two slots.
Hey, Jim, tonight in the sixth inning, Ludwig got a base hit, Rizzo got a double off of John, and then he walked Huntley, and then he got a nice pitch inside for Haupt to ground out to Espinosa. Really worked himself out of what could have been a potential nightmare right there in that sixth inning.
Yeah, you know, that's one of those ones that I'd have had trouble sleeping tonight if he'd have got a hit because, you know, Haupt doesn't hit lefties real good, but his numbers against John are real good. So, and he'd already stuck a hit out there against John. So you know, once we went 2-0, I said, you know, let's just go ahead and make this left-hander beat John if he beats him. And John made a great pitch on him and pitched Hundley smart. He didn't give Hundley anything to hurt him with and to get those two balls. He was hoping maybe he would chase, and he didn't. So we went ahead and pitched a hop there.
These guys are maturing enough that you can do that, Skip. I mean, a lot of times you have a guy out there that doesn't have the experience and hadn't been in that situation enough that when you put that guy on there, we always called it you boxing him in. But these guys don't feel that way now. I think that it doesn't matter the way that these starters are throwing. When you give them that choice or they get behind and you go to the next guy, I really feel like they've reached the point to where they believe they can get that next guy out.
Yeah, and you know how it is, Ray. If it's a first base open situation, it's a little more comfortable than loading the bases. If it's second and third and you load the bases, now you got to get that next header out in the strike zone instead of some chase stuff. But you know, like you said, he pitched Hundley smart, and since Hundley didn't bite on him, then he pitched Haupt real tough. And I think, like you said, our veteran guys, Lannon, Levo, and Marquis, they pitch very smart in those situations.
Jim, I'll let you go, but before we do, 5-5 with this road swing, 3 different cities. I know you can't wait to get the ball club back home and a chance tomorrow to win this series against San Diego.
Yeah, well, you know, it'll be another tough one. Stauffer's been pitching good, but we feel real good about Zim going out there tomorrow. So, you know, it should be another good ball game.
All right, Jim, thanks for your time. We'll talk to you after the game tomorrow.
Okay.